There was once a kind boy named Leo. Leo loved toys. He had a vast collection of toys, from tiny action figures to large stuffed animals. Every day he would spend hours playing with them, creating imaginative stories and adventures. But most of all, Leo loved fixing broken toys. Whenever he found a toy that was damaged or worn out, he would carefully mend it, making it as good as new. His friends and neighbors would often bring their broken toys to him, knowing that Leo would fix them with love and care. He had a special room in his house. This room was filled with all sorts of tools and materials that he used for his repairs. It was a magical place where broken toys got a second chance at life. It was his toy hospital. Leo had even made a sign that read, "Leo's Toy Hospital," and hung it outside the room. He took great pride in his work and loved seeing the joy on the faces of children when they got their fixed toys back.
I love fixing teddy bears with torn arms, giving them new stitches and making them huggable again, mending toy trucks with broken wheels, ensuring they can race around once more, and sewing button eyes back on old loved dolls, giving them back their sight and charm. Every toy that comes to my hospital leaves feeling better. I make sure they are ready for more adventures and playtime.
Leo felt happy fixing his toy friends. It gave him a sense of purpose and fulfillment. He knew that by fixing these toys, he was also mending the hearts of the children who loved them. He knew every toy had a special story. Each one had been part of countless adventures and cherished moments. He wanted them to keep sharing their stories. By fixing them, he ensured that the magic and joy they brought would continue for many more years. Every night, something magical happened in Leo's room. It was a place where dreams and reality intertwined, creating a world of wonder and delight. When the moon shone bright, the toys whispered and giggled. They came alive. The room would fill with the soft sounds of laughter and the gentle rustling of toys moving about.
The teddy bears had tea parties. They would sit around a tiny table, sipping imaginary tea and sharing stories of their adventures.
The toy soldiers marched around the room. They would form perfect lines, their tiny feet tapping in unison as they paraded with pride.
The dolls sang lullabies to each other. Their sweet voices would fill the air, creating a soothing melody that made everyone feel at peace.
They had so much fun. The room was always filled with joy and laughter, a magical place where anything was possible. But one night, the toys were extra quiet. The usual sounds of laughter and play were replaced by a hushed silence. They gathered around Leo's wheelchair. Their tiny faces were filled with concern and determination. It was old and squeaky. The wheels creaked with every movement, and the seat was worn from years of use. The toys wanted to help Leo, just like Leo helped them. They knew they had to do something to make his wheelchair better, to bring back the joy and laughter to their magical nights. The brave toy soldier, Captain Calico, straightened his hat. He had a plan. It was a plan that would bring joy and happiness to someone very special. Captain Calico knew that teamwork was the key to success, and he was ready to lead his friends on this important mission.
Captain Calico told everyone what to do. He gathered all the toys and explained the details of the plan. Each toy had a specific role to play, and they listened intently to their leader. The excitement in the air was palpable as they prepared to embark on their mission. The toys got to work. They knew that time was of the essence, and they wasted no time in getting started. Each toy brought their unique skills to the table, and together they formed an unstoppable team. The garden was soon buzzing with activity as they worked tirelessly.
The teddy bears used their soft fur to polish the wheelchair. They wanted it to shine and sparkle, reflecting the love and care they put into their work. The bears worked meticulously, ensuring every inch of the wheelchair was spotless.
The toy trucks carried tools and tiny screws. They transported everything needed to assemble the special gift. The trucks moved with precision and speed, making sure that all the necessary parts were delivered on time.
The dolls used their colorful ribbons to tie a beautiful bow on the back. They wanted the gift to look as beautiful as it was meaningful. The dolls carefully selected the brightest and most vibrant ribbons, adding a touch of elegance to the wheelchair.
All night long, the toys worked hard. Under the twinkling stars, they continued their efforts, driven by the desire to create something truly special. The night was filled with the sounds of their teamwork and the glow of their determination. They wanted to give Leo a very special gift. It was a gift that came from the heart, crafted with love and dedication. As the first light of dawn broke, the toys stood back to admire their work, knowing that they had created something truly magical for their dear friend. The next morning, Leo woke up. He looked at his wheelchair. He couldn't believe his eyes. His old wheelchair was shiny and new. It moved smoothly and quietly.
Thank you, my friends.
Leo smiled. He knew his toys loved him very much. Leo felt the magic of kindness. He helped his toys and his toys helped him. It was a special kind of magic. It was the magic of friendship. Leo continued to fix his toys with love. Every night, the toys continued to play and laugh. They knew they would always be friends. Leo's toy hospital was a place of joy and love. It taught everyone that kindness always comes back to you, and friendship, like magic, can make anything possible.
The end.